always been a huge fan of WWE ever since I was young. I loved Lita especially. Tough, fierce, and not caring what anyone thought. I was like, that's gonna be me.
I remember watching Eddie Guerrero fly through the air, and I was thinking, I'm gonna be that someday.
I love the women's division, but I also grew up idolizing WWE superstars like Macho Man, the Hardy Boys, and Kurt Angle. Even though my dad was the nature boy Ric Flair, I wasn't immersed in the world of sports entertainment until later, when I found my way to WWE. It was there I met amazing women who were determined to kick down doors and push the women's division into the spotlight.
We wanted to change the face of WWE, not just the woman in WWE.
We pushed each other. We made each other better. We wanted to make a name for ourselves.
And we got a name, all right. The Four Horsewomen.
My dad hasn't been just an international star. He's left a lasting mark on WWE.
Ric Flair is and always will be the man.
He also influenced me as an athlete and performer, and he gave me a lot to live up to. I mean, he literally introduced me in my first NXT match against Bayley.
Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter, Charlotte.
The daughter of one of the great icons in the history of sports entertainment.
And I did pretty well in NXT, but I still felt like I had something to prove. I still needed to find my own voice as a competitor.
Oh, you're not being cheered for?
And when I saw I was going up against Natalya, I finally had my opportunity. Natalya comes from a long line of WWE superstars, and she had her uncle Bret Hart at ringside, so I brought my dad. Not just for moral support, but because I wanted him there to see me continue the family legacy, to stand up and prove I was worthy of the name. So yeah, there was no way I was gonna lose this match.
Just take this moment in. Two of the greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by... Just take this moment in. Two of the... greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by two premier women.
The legacies of the Hearts and Flairs continue tonight. It's Charlotte versus Natalya in the finals for the NXT Women's Championship.
One of these women will create a new legacy for themselves and their family.
Setting up for the... Beautiful.
What's this? Down. The Chinoku driver. Natalya landed it right there.
It is not looking good for Charlotte.
And dare I say, the Queen's in a dire situation. Boom, what a forearm. Queen of Hearts taking control.
She's on the attack and on the move.
Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neck breaker. That could be it.
right to the back. What are we gonna see here?
You know, sometimes I think people forget that Natalya is here to be a top superstar in the women's division. She got her hit reality show. She's got her lovely life with her husband, her cats, and all that stuff that she does. But at the core of her, she's a wrestler.
Yeah, Natalya is one of those superstars that seems to have little to no weakness. She's so wrestling savvy, and as you said, Renee, that's the core of who she is. She's still in this one.
Oh, man, by the hair. There it is. It's locked in.
Smart maneuver.
Charlotte Flair. Is she going to tap out?
I think it's only a back. Just take this moment in. Two of the greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by two premier women.
The legacies of the Hearts and Flairs continue tonight. It's Charlotte versus Natalya in the finals for the NXT Women's Championship.
One of these women will
My dad hasn't been just an international star. He's left a lasting mark on WWE.
Ric Flair is and always will be the man.
He also influenced me as an athlete.
Just take this moment in. Two of the greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by two premier women.
The legacies of the Hearts and Flairs continue tonight. It's Charlotte versus Natalya in the finals for the NXT Women's Championship.
One of these women will create a new legacy for themselves and their family.
Ooh, solid contact there.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall. Victory here.
Michael, I saw you had an interview with Natalya and her husband, Tyson Kidd, who has an NXT championship opportunity himself later tonight. Now, you caught a lot of slack for driving a wedge between them.
No, I have to disagree with you there, Renee. I was just pointing out that on Total Divas, Tyson doesn't come off in a good light on that show. And Natalya is overprotective and defended him, which she did again in that interview. I want to know if Tyson would be happy if Natalya won the title tonight, and the man hesitated.
You tried more than that, Cole. You called Tyson badly broken, and Natalya had all the right as a wife to snap back at you.
Not looking good right now. Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
And unlike you, Renee, I was doing my job with that interview with Natalya and Tyson.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, guys, listen, Natalya has a lot to be concerned with, and it's Charlotte alone. I doubt she has any time right now to think about her husband.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Got the
Oh, she knows that one works.
Flair showing her genetic superiority. She's a live wire right now. Get out of her way.
Not only are Natalya and Charlotte both very skilled competitors, but imagine having the knowledge in their corner if they needed it. They can go and get advice right there. You're not going to have that benefit every night.
Natalya told me the main advice she got from Brett is, hey, wrestle your heart out and do what brought you to the dance.
Just the history alone, knowing all the knowledge has been passed on to both Charlotte and Natalya. It's an encyclopedia of wrestling knowledge.
Oh, and Charlotte with a slap.
There's your disrespect, Renee.
And he's serving it right back, though.
Things are getting heated. Natalya with a go behind. Oh, look out. Pinfall attempt by Natalya, shoulders down.
And a kick out.
Charlotte cutting Natalya off at the pass.
Just taking a beat to Natalya.
Shot like would make her dad proud. Ric Flair at ringside.
Nature's so proud he was about to get in the ring. Styling and profiling on the outside.
Byron, you told us what advice Brett gave Natalya. What have you heard from the Flair side?
Well, listen, Ric Flair has the utmost confidence in his daughter's ability. She knows what to prep for, she knows what she's got to do, and she is ready to capture the NXT Women's Championship.
Ric Flair was trained by the great Billy Robinson. Bret the Hitman Hart trained by his father, Stu Hart. To any wrestling historian, it's an honor to be in the arena tonight with these two men.
That'll have you walking funny.
Let's remember what got us to this match. A tournament began after General Manager JBL stripped Paige of the NXT Women's Championship. With Paige also being the WWE Divas Champion, it just wouldn't have been fair to NXT.
Now, as heartbroken as Paige was, she understands that the NXT Women's Championship should be fought for here. And both these ladies have the grace and strength deserving of that title.
And it's Natalya with the reversal.
Big forearm smash. Snapmare takeover, followed by big boot.
Byron, Charlotte is claimed to be genetically superior. Do you agree with that?
Well, I mean, that claim goes to speaking about these two women's lineage. Natalya has talked about being nervous about this match, feeling the pressure, being part of the Hart family. The flip side, Charlotte said, look, there was a point where I felt I had to fill my father's shoes, but now I've come into my own and I'm prepared to create my own legacy.
What are we going to see here?
Oh, neck breaker. Renee, how do you see Charlotte and Natalya's nerves affecting them?
Well, like Byron had mentioned, nerves, definitely they play a big factor in matches like this. Doesn't matter how good you are. If you're nervous, it can throw you off your game.
I say from everything we've seen Charlotte, in the short time she's been in NXT, is that she will not allow nerves to get in the way of her becoming the NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
What are we gonna see here?
Oh, a neck breaker. Charlotte and Natalya know exactly. Exactly what they are representing tonight. There has been a rivalry between the Hearts and the Flair since 1992.
In one corner, you see the excellence of execution. He claims to be the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. But Ric Flair, a 16-time world champion. Bret Hart, a 7-time world champion. A lot of ego involved here.
Maybe, again, Natalya will get to be the heart that beats a Flair. And Ric Flair would have to stand there and take it. I'm sure the Hearts would love the sight of that.
Charlotte's keeping the pressure on.
And here comes Charlotte.
Butterfly super. Plex. Just sending a message there.
What impresses me the most from Charlotte is her confidence. She has a lot of it for someone who has had a relatively short time in NXT.
She's got the gift. She's got the gene, Byron.
Possibly, but I mean, when Charlotte was growing up, her father always made sure she was at the top-notch athletic facilities, top-notch education.
But that doesn't necessarily make for great wrestling ability. She absolutely found that on her own.
Charlotte, so impressive,
so powerful.
Submission move, and she gets to the ropes.
That's why always knowing where you are inside that ring is so important.
Suplex! Stomping down! And it's Charlotte with the reversal!
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. She might just be running on instinct at this point.
Well, Natalya uses every bit of the strength she has left to survive.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Air whip.
Wow. What's the queen got in mind now, Byron? How about
natural selection?
Good night, nurse.
That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from Charlotte Flair.
You know what I think Byron was getting at before was how you have to remember how Charlotte was raised. Anything less than a championship is unsatisfactory.
Charlotte feels that she was bred to be a champion.
kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do.
Natural selection.
I do not like Natalya's chances here, guys.
Back to the well with even more reward.
Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from Charlotte Flair.
The NXT Universe here in Orlando.
Flair picking her spot. Natural selection. The W is well in hand. That one has to end this.
Look at this, Byron. Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Critical time in this matchup.
This is a time to dig deep. Charlotte is really going to work now.
The Queen gaining momentum.
Setting up.
Neckbreaker.
You know, sometimes I think people forget that Natalya is here to be a top superstar in the women's division. She got her hit reality show. She's got her lovely life with her husband, her cats, and all that stuff that she does. But at the core of her, she's a wrestler.
Yeah, Natalya's one of those superstars that seems to have little to no weakness. She's so wrestling savvy, and as you said, Renee, that's the core of who she is.
Oh, what a forearm!
Let me explain something about the Flair chops we saw. It's not just a chop, it's a whack to the sternum. It makes it difficult to breathe and has a lasting stinging effect.
Things have also begun to get heated at ringside.
And we're starting to see attitude from Charlotte. We're starting to see disrespect towards Natalya.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Things aren't looking good for her. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
And again!
The Flair family used to winning championships. As Charlotte has said, there should be an entire Hall of Fame wing dedicated. The Flair moving into the cover with the title on the line. Whoa, didn't expect to see that. Toss to the outside. Up against the barrier now.
I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up. I think you're right.
Bringing it back into the ring. And Charlotte, reversal by Natalya.
Oh, up and over, that looks familiar.
Here comes Natty ready to serve it up to Charlotte.
Charlotte crashes down to the outside. If Natalya were smart, she'd just let Charlotte stay outside, win the title by countout.
Yeah, I don't think Natalya wants to win the championship that way, however.
Yeah, talk about a little bit of pride in Natalya. She's not going down that way.
Natalya barely hanging on to that top rope. Charlotte trying to drag her down. Oh, no.
God, driven to the floor.
You think desperation is starting to set in for Natalya? You think a little nervousness is starting to come upon Natalya, realizing this has been so close to coming to an end?
I don't think the... nerves have been a factor. Saying that is a discredit to Charlotte. People aren't expecting it, but Charlotte is just competing at the highest level right now.
Setting up for the T-bone. They're picking her spot.
Oh, natural selection. Someone should post that online.
Natalya's chances. Just went from bad to worse.
Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from Charlotte Flair.
Here's the pin, title on the line.
Look at this. She better have a good reason for this.
And it's Natalya with the reversal. German suplex.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen. Charlotte is measuring. Kick right to the midsection.
And I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do.
Natural selection. She's closing the book on this one. Charlotte just
changed the momentum of this match. Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from
Charlotte up on the top rope.
Natty got out of the way just in time.
It's going to be catastrophic for Charlotte. This is Natalya's opening. She needs to capitalize now if she wants to become NXT Women's Champion.
Charlotte tried to risk it all to put Natalya away, but it didn't quite work out. Can Natalya take advantage?
Oh, Natalya.
Classic Natty.
Cover. Hook of the leg. Is this enough? And a kick out by Charlotte.
Charlotte refuses to relent.
Oh, here we go. Natty's looking to lock in the sharpshooter.
Gotta roll Charlotte over on her belly, and she does. Center of the ring. Is Charlotte gonna tap out? Is Charlotte gonna tap?
Can Charlotte hang on in the center of the ring, crawling for the ropes? No, Natalya readjusting. Look at the pressure.
But Charlotte's hanging in, and Charlotte reverses.
Wow. Spectacular reversal. Can Charlotte, can she? Yes.
Locked it in. Natty's in trouble.
Figure four. Now it's Natty's turn to feel the pain and agony.
Is Natty gonna tap?
Flair looking on. Bret Hart looking on. Is Charlotte gonna win the championship?
Natalya trying to fight through the pain, trying to hold on.
Natty's just writhing in pain.
Uncle Bret Hart at ringside trying to will Natalya on. Charlotte's falling on the other side of the ring looking on.
Natalya desperately trying to do whatever she can.
Natalya trying to reverse the pressure, but Charlotte rolls through. Veteran instincts.
I cannot believe it. How on earth is Natalya still hanging in this thing?
But the hold hasn't been broken, guys.
Oh, my God!
Charlotte looking to drag Natalya out of the ring.
Charlotte's looking to break Natalya's leg and win the championship.
Referee desperately trying to break this hold here.
But has the damage been done?
I think there's no question about it, Michael. Natalya's in a bad way.
The damage has been done. Natalya's finished.
The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
Climbing the ropes again. Look out.
Boom, running FTO. Plants him.
Nicely done. It's locked, saved by the ropes.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move. What are we going to see here?
Oh, neck breaker.
What's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Flapjack.
Face first.
It's over.
Now trampling the opposition.
What an attack from Charlotte.
She's flipped the switch and the light is on.
What a scary drop.
A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Stop pulling leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Specifically targeting the leg.
And it's Natalya with the reversal.
And again, yet another counter. Continuing to punish the core here.
This has clearly been part of the game plan all along. Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
Stop pulling leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room.
Working on the leg.
the arm.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, what's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Flapjack.
Face first.
It's over.
I see where she's going with this.
Flair picking her spot.
Boom, natural selection. And just like that, it's all over.
There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole. Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from Charlotte Flair. Make way for the queen, peasants.
And here comes Charlotte.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
What's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Flapjack.
Face first.
It's over.
Camel clutches in.
Look at the torque.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Natalya is helpless.
Moments away from history. And she's gonna do it with insult to injury.
This could be it for Natalya. Can she hold on?
Look at Charlotte staring a hole right through the hitman.
As Natalya tries to drag herself to the bottom rope.
Right back to the center of the ring.
Can you imagine if Natalya would have tapped out to the sharpshooter?
It would humiliate the entire Hart family.
Trying to lead back Natalya. Counters.
Great move by Natalya.
Natalya wanted the figure 4 leg lock, but Charlotte felt it coming. Bow to the queen.
Bow down to the queen. Charlotte, cover. Charlotte does it.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte.
What a moment for Charlotte. And Ric Flair is ecstatic.
Gonna be a celebration tonight. The next generation of Flairs just captured their first taste of gold.
What a moment. What a match.
Look at the look on Ric's face. So proud of his daughter Charlotte starting her own legacy.
NXT was a fantastic experience. I mean, it's where we all got our start.
Those 4 women have completely changed the game.
This was before you saw a lot of the women's matches on the main roster. So NXT was a place where people like us could get a chance to find our style.
I'm the boss around here.
To really show what we can do.
What a match. What competition in this women's division.
We were all excited to join the ranks of WWE and to do it on our terms.
NXT wasn't just a chance to improve ourselves, but to improve the women's division as a whole, to put our stamp on it. So I was psyched to be in the Fatal 4-Way match against Bayley, Becky, and Charlotte.
For the first time in NXT history, a Fatal 4-Way match for the women's title.
But I was facing some of the strongest competitors in NXT in that match. Women I liked. I mean, Becky and I were practically partners. But at the end of the day, there could only be one boss.
So here we go, Fatal 4-Way matchup for the NXT Women's Championship. First competitor to gain a pinfall or submission becomes the champion, so there's no advantage for the champion in this match.
That's right, Charlotte has a 25% chance of retaining her championship. But she did say on the pre-show, to them, it's a championship opportunity. To me, it's another chance to show I am the most dominant female in the game.
It's still going to be every woman for themselves. But you have to wonder if it might be wise to form an alliance in this match.
Boom, what a forearm. There she goes. To the outside. Elbow smash.
She returns the favor there.
Goes for it again.
Bang! You know, we can stay here, guys. Oh, and a kick.
This action is all over the place.
That's fatal four-way rules. Anything goes. Every woman for herself for the NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, Charlotte's in the down now.
Breaking down in a hurry on the outside. And wow, Charlotte sent into the LED boards.
Oh, and a knee. And another.
Just endless knee strikes.
Back now inside the ring.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
Nice back rotation suplex.
Look at this.
Oh, what's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Oh, look at this. Hair-pull mat slam. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Big grunt.
And Sasha and Becky now. A little bit of an alliance being formed here under fatal four-way rules.
Uh-oh. What in the world?
Oh, no!
Bayley launched into the turnbuckle.
Bailey's down.
That might be it for Bayley.
Double cover.
Yeah, but what does the official do here?
Sasha Banks reminding Becky, I made you.
Everybody fall in line to the boss.
Sasha jaw-jacking with Becky. Hey, oh, look out, Becky!
Exploder suplex. Sasha rolls to the outside. This could be huge for Becky.
Yeah, the boss in deep, deep trouble. You know, we all talk about the champion having a disadvantage in a fatal four-way, but you also have to look at how the other competitors need to change their strategy, Byron.
You can look at Sasha Banks, who typically uses a submission to put her opponent away.
Oh, look out.
Meteora! In a bad way here, guys.
Oh, direct impact to the chest.
Knife edge chop. Oh, look at this. Hair-pull neck slam. What an uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Some people might not agree, but I think sometimes Bayley can be a bit too much.
Oh, Sasha and Charlotte trading rights. What a battle. What a match. The boss bringing the fight to Charlotte.
Sasha on the move.
Becky.
Spear by Charlotte. And now squaring off with the boss. Oh, my God. Bayley to the face, and now Bayley and Charlotte are in the ring. Critical moment here.
Well. Nice back rotation suplex.
Look at this. Kick right to the body. A quick reversal by Bayley. I want to mention this quick. There's WWE superstars posting on social media watching this tonight on the WWE Network. Sheamus saying earlier, the Irish are coming. Also Finn Balor, victorious earlier tonight, and now pulling for Becky Lynch in this one.
Oh, that's good. Maybe Sheamus and Finn can go hang out with Becky Lynch, because I sure don't want to.
Meanwhile, WWE superstar Paige saying good luck tonight, especially to Bayley.
For Bayley, huh? Didn't expect Paige to be pulling for Bayley. I mean, just goes to show how wide the fan base is for the huggable one.
She's taken to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous. Spinning kick to the gut. Oh, what a forearm.
And again!
All the way from the top rope. Becky Lynch is really going to work in there. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Back now inside the ring. I got to bring up this newfound aggression we've seen from Bayley lately. It's been a long time coming.
Hey, Bayley's come to realize that everybody is out here for themselves, knocking anyone down to get on top. So, Bayley's doing the same thing.
I'm loving it. Can this dream come true? This dream Bayley has had since she was 11 years old. All she ever wanted to be was a champion.
Bayley said it a few weeks ago that this is her Sami Zayn moment. She finally found the spot that she's been missing. In her words, she's more prepared than she's ever been.
Becky Lynch is coming to this match as what people believe to be the wild card. And I've got to ask the question, what has she done to deserve this title opportunity? All she did a few weeks ago was cost Sasha Banks her title chance.
Oh, whatever she did, she's in the match. I mean, I might not like her personally. There's nothing authentic about her as a human being, but she's got talent. She belongs in here just as much as anybody.
Inverted backbreaker. Ow.
You know, Graves, despite your thoughts on Becky, she can walk out of here NXT Women's Champion.
I don't want to imagine coming out here week after week and watching Becky Lynch headbang with the Women's Championship around her waist.
I would love it.
I bet you would.
Incoming! Oh, man, by the hair.
And the big right hands, unloading.
Big slam.
Bayley is showing she can talk trash and taunt with the best of them.
Byron, Charlotte has the expectation of leaving this match the same way she came in, as the champion.
I think by now we can't argue with Charlotte. Look, she beat Natalya when no one thought she could. She pinned Paige when no one thought she could. And she's beaten each of tonight's challengers.
Don't forget, though, Saxton, Sasha knows what it takes to beat Charlotte. She's done it before.
I can't consider Sasha to have ever defeated Charlotte one-on-one. Sasha has just been an opportunist.
Well, if you believe that, you'll have to agree that this kind of match plays right into Sasha's wheelhouse.
Charlotte sent into the post, shoulder first.
It is truly anyone's matchup at this point. Who can capitalize first? It looks like it might be the boss.
Sasha's the only woman up on her feet right now.
Sasha Banks trying to seize the opportunity.
Oh, guys, I think it's
here we
coming.
go.
This is my favorite thing.
Cue it up, boss.
Uh-oh. Becky interferes.
Driven into the midsection of Charlotte.
I think this is where Sasha Banks does what she does best.
Sasha can't do this.
Of course she can. She's the boss.
Boss time.
Double stack. Sasha Banks already.
I think that's exactly what's about to happen, Graves.
258 days ago, Charlotte became the NXT Women's Champion. Calls herself the most gifted athlete here at NXT.
I think she would go further to say she's the most genetically superior athlete in WWE. But guys, I don't think that Charlotte has had to face a challenge like she has in front of her tonight.
Oh, the old saying that Charlotte adopted from her father, to be the woman, you've got to beat the woman. And I would usually agree, but that isn't the case in this fatal four-way.
What a battle we are witnessing.
We're at a stage where someone's going to have to shift it into another gear. What are we going to see here? Neckbreaker.
Sasha Banks has already had multiple opportunities at the championship. Could she be in desperation mode now?
You're right, this could be her last chance. But you know, it kind of feels like she has some kind of master plan. I don't know what Sasha Banks is...
Incoming. Everyone must bow to the queen, especially her opponent. It's hard to believe that Charlotte and Sasha once reigned atop NXT as best friends. Now Sasha Banks isn't just looking to take Charlotte's spotlight, she's looking to take Charlotte's championship.
The boss will declare herself as the uncrowned women's champion, but there's no shortage of other competitors looking to take down NXT's Queen Bee.
Make no mistake, all four of the ladies in this matchup have one thing on their mind, and that's becoming the NXT Women's Champion. The Irish last kicker. Telling her opponents how she really feels.
Back in from the floor.
Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed. Becky Lynch with the offense.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Heavy duty right hand.
To the outside. Uh-oh. A lot of history between all four of these women. Friendships torn and mortal enemies made. Emotions are running high.
And that's why I have to give the psychological advantage to Bayley now. Bayley has no friends in this match. That possibly makes it easier for her. It gives her a one-track mind to beat everyone.
Only you, Saxton, would think having no friends can be an advantage. Look, Bayley had a friend in Charlotte, but Bayley dropped the champ last week.
There's no friends in this match.
It's lonely at the top. Becky is showing her stuff right now. Big time. Oh no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh my God! Surfboard leg breaker.
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her.
Bankrupt.
Hey, Byron, just like you. Bankrupt. Oh, no.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is.
What a neck breaker.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
And now that one's countered. That was impressive, Michael. Straight punch.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
What a punch.
Sasha may take this.
Yes, center of the ring. Charlotte's in trouble. This could be it. The Boss looking to win the championship. Becky driven into Bayley. Sasha back to the submission, middle of the ring.
The torque on Charlotte's spine. She's got a tap.
This has got to be it. That is locked in.
What is Charlotte going to do? Is Charlotte going to tap, tap, tap?
Boss is trying everything she's got right now.
Charlotte trying to reach, trying to claw. A look of desperation in the eyes of Charlotte.
Charlotte almost to the bottom rope. Can she get there?
Oh, no.
Sasha able to roll through. Shoulders down and Smash wins the title.
Wow. I told you. I knew it was going to happen.
Here is your winner and new NXT Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
After the Fatal 4-Way, we were definitely on everybody's radar.
The Divas Revolution rolling on. These ladies raised the bar.
I had other superstars noticing how I handled myself in the ring. You'd hear rumors like, now we got everyone's attention.
At around the same time, the Give Divas a Chance hashtag really took off.
There was a match on Raw, Paige and Emma versus the Bella Twins, and it only lasted around 30 seconds.
Everyone's been talking about the hashtag Give Divas a Chance.
The WWE Universe, who had been watching not just WWE's women's division in action, but now also people like us in NXT. They knew that we were capable of more.
It is my honor to introduce to you tonight's first main event for the NXT Women's Championship.
This kind of match is why our women are co-main eventing tonight.
Bayley and I were scheduled to compete for the NXT Women's Championship. And we were willing to do whatever it took to beat each other, no matter how long it lasted, no matter how intense it got. And I wasn't gonna let an opportunity like that slip away.
All eyes were on us. The world asked WWE to give us the chance, and now we got it. And I wasn't gonna waste it. I had to win.
But you gotta say, one of the best matches in NXT history.
The first of two main events. Here in Brooklyn a few moments ago, Stephanie McMahon said she wanted a revolution, and that revolution started here at NXT.
The revolution being spearheaded by the likes of Sasha Banks and Bayley. Extraordinary women who give it their all and leave everything in that ring night after night.
I have to echo the sentiments of Triple H from earlier today. We don't put our women in the main event. Our women are the main event.
The title's on the line. NXT Women's Championship. The Boss, Sasha Banks versus the ultimate underdog, Bayley. Running Bulldog.
Nothing fancy about that.
Setting up for a neck breaker. Woo-wee. Man, she's got to get herself together here.
Sasha doesn't believe that. Bayley can get the job done tonight. Part of that reasoning is that Bayley has beaten Sasha twice for a #1 contender spot. She lost both of her title matches against then-champion Charlotte, at which point Sasha then targeted Bayley for wasting an opportunity.
And that's the issue Bayley is trying to fight here. Being so close to the finish line, but never being able to cross it. Russian leg sweep. Setting it up. Nice neck breaker.
Look at this. Suplex.
Watch out. A point of Bayley's knee finds the mark. Bayley's got her hooked.
Nice suplex.
Bayley has her inner sights.
To Byron's point.
Oh, here it comes! Bayley to belly! Gonna see a new champ! Sasha Banks is in a bad way now.
The boss looks terrible at the moment.
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Oh, look at the torque.
Bayley is on the offense, and I like it.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Sasha, and this incredible match continues. Bayley driven into the corner.
Bayley's certainly bringing the best that she's got, but it's just not enough to take down the boss.
The boss is so confident in her element right now, and Bayley's taking the brunt of it.
Bayley starting to fire up. Bayley showing some life. And that was Banks face first off the turnbuckle.
Where the hell is this even coming from?
Bayley, an incredible resilience being shown here.
Bayley's got Banks hung up in the tree of woe.
This could be Bayley's moment.
Look out, boss.
Oh, with an elbow.
Momentum switching in this match.
Banks is down.
This has got to be it.
Cover for Bayley and a kick out.
Oh, thought I had a heart attack there.
Do you guys honestly believe? The NXT Universe wants to see a headband-wearing little girl as their champion? 'Cause that's what we'll get if Bayley wins.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good headband on a girl. I mean, it's functional in a fight, and I find Bayley's side ponytail to be quite adorable. As long as you keep the scrunchies off the wrist, then we're all good.
Renee, I think Corey was talking more about Bayley being childish and not a good fit to represent the championship, not specifically her headband.
Oh, well, then you're just wrong, Graves. Obviously, by the sound in Brooklyn tonight, the NXT Universe would love Bayley as the NXT Women's Champion, and I'm on board with them.
Float over. Into it. Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. Oh, my God. Taking out the knee.
Oh, man.
That'll destroy your ligaments. Look at this. Snap suplex. And shoulders are down. Guys, have you noticed Bayley's wrist gear?
Yeah, I actually saw it earlier today. Bayley wanted to make sure that we pointed it out for her. It's a tribute to Dusty Rhodes. Obviously a man who's a big part of NXT, a huge inspiration to every competitor here in NXT. A fitting tribute to the Dream.
Yeah, Dusty had an influence on the boss's career, too. Dusty helped Sasha realize she was the boss and that she didn't need anybody else.
There it is! Clear the belly! The champ's eyes look glazed over, unleashing it a second time. That polka-dotted wrist gear we mentioned isn't only a tribute. Remember, Bayley had a hand injury that put her on the shelf for 2 months. Is it something she still worries about?
Yeah, I think Bayley is more dialed in and focused than we've ever seen her. I think her adrenaline overrides any worries that she might have.
Kick right to the midsection. Can there be frustration mounting in these competitors, knowing it's going to take more to win this? And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Snap suplex. You know, Ray, Bayley is out here with a lot to prove. Her family is in attendance and behind her, but we've seen Bayley fail in this. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. And Bayley evades that one.
Sleeper slam.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Bayley on the offensive.
What's coming next?
A back suplex.
Bayley in full control here. Oh, nice suplex.
Byron, looking at Sasha Banks and Bayley, do you think that Sasha is still underestimating Bayley?
I think she is. Sasha could get in Bayley's face and talk all the trash she wants about being better. And Bayley is tired of hearing that, tired of being disrespected.
Byron, there's a reason why Sasha's on Raw and SmackDown and Bayley's not. You want to know the biggest difference between Sasha Banks?
Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring.
I think the hunger has her in her sights.
Corner post baseball slide. The title might change hands.
Bayley is really applying pressure now, guys.
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Bringing it back into the ring.
It's about to end. Bayley! We can have a new champion.
I think that finally closes the book.
Look at Bayley. Oh, here it comes. Bayley. Gonna see a new champ.
Sasha Banks is in a bad way now. The boss looks...
Look at Bayley and Sasha. This has been one hell of a match. Bayley went for the elbow. Sasha hung on.
Once again to the injured hand. Brilliant strategy by Banks.
Just a clear bullseye for the champ to capitalize on.
Well, this is the beginning of the end for the huggable one. Look at this ruthlessness from Banks.
Yeah, but that's why Sasha Banks is known as the boss. taking over here.
Poor Bailey, this is such a bad situation for her right now. Sasha just focusing on that injured hand.
Oh, terrible situation.
There is no feasible way for Bailey to win a fight with one hand against Sasha Banks.
I wouldn't discount Bailey just yet, Graves. I mean, yeah, she's in a bit of trouble right now. She's still got fight in her.
Your eyes working okay, Renee? Now is the time to start discounting Bailey. She's done.
Oh, no!
The steps.
This is bad news for Bailey.
Banks just taking her time. Sasha Banks now just torturing Natalya. Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know how Bailey's going to come back from this one. I mean, her hand's done. Imagine what that's going to do to the rest of your body.
Bailey in serious trouble. And now, what is Banks doing?
Unfortunately, the feel-good story will not have a happy ending.
Oh, God, she may have a broken hand. A relentless assault by Banks.
I have never seen the champ this aggressive, this ruthless.
Bailey is in trouble. Bailey is hurt.
The official's thinking about stopping this one with good reason.
I don't know how Bailey can come back right now. I mean, you can't gain any momentum after that.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind. Oh, look out, guillotine locked in deep.
Oh, Bailey's dreams about to end here in this match. Can she hang on? Can she hold up? She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Tough spot to be in. Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
Pick up your teeth in the third row.
Oh, right to the midsection.
Look at Bailey, Thesz press.
Thesz press.
And Bailey hammered away. Bailey sends her opponent outside the ring.
If the hugger has her in her sights.
Boom! Baseball slide right through the corner.
Look at Bailey here with the emphatic. Offense.
Back now inside the ring. Up goes Bailey. From the top. Elbow drop.
Hurricanrana.
There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster, and I don't think the ups and downs are over yet.
I wasn't expecting this killer instinct from Bailey. Yeah, she's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
Oh, right to the gut.
It's about to end. Belly to belly. The title might change hands.
That is a huge opening for Bayley.
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Bayley's got it hooked.
The champ's eyes look glazed over, unloading their best shot once more. Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
There it is! Bayley to belly! The title's in jeopardy! Here!
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Oh man, Sasha Banks is in trouble. It's about to end! Belly! Suplex. The title might change hands!
That is a huge opening for Bayley. Hurricane. Elbow smash.
Bayley, what's she looking for here?
Oh, Bayley with an exploder into the corner. Here it comes, looking for the Bayley to belly. Sasha Banks sinking down her weight. Banks rolls through, shoulders down. Oh! Trying to hang on. Great counter by Banks. Oh! Face first. Sasha.
Oh, this is it. This has got to be it. Can Bayley hang in there?
Banks statement. This is where the fairy tale ends.
Is Bayley going to tap?
Sasha Banks trying to snuff out the hopes and dreams of Bayley.
Sasha
Look
Banks
at
has
this.
none of it.
A ruthless boss just stomping on the injured hand. Thanks for coming, Bayley. How the hell is Bayley still in this match? Banks counters back to the center of the ring, but no! Reversal! What a reversal! What a counter! Bayley with the Banks statement.
Locked in.
Can you imagine beating Sasha with her own finishing move, her own submission move? Would humiliate the boss. Sasha luckily makes it to the rope, forcing the break. The damage has been done.
Now, what's Bayley got to do now? What's the next move?
Bayley's got it hooked.
Bayley to belly! We can have a new champion!
I don't care who you are. Here's the pin, title on the line. Here we go. Every person in this capacity, for some reason, she lets it go.
She might have something else planned here.
Hurricane. She's calling her out.
There it is! Belly to belly! The champ's eyes look glazed over. Oh man, Sasha Banks is in trouble now. Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Tough spot for her here, guys. And here's Bayley. Bayley's got to be looking for something big here.
What do you think she's thinking about doing here, Bayley?
Anything she wants, she's in complete control.
Oh my God, heading up top.
I'm not sure I like what's about to happen here. Bayley has got something crazy in mind.
I kind of love it.
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
When you look at this, it looks like they both...
Bayley's got it hooked.
Bayley to belly. Gonna see a new champ.
But cover by the challenger.
1, 2, 3.
Bayley's done it. Bayley's done it.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Bayley!
The culmination of years of verbal abuse, being told you are just not good enough. Bayley shook everything off, stuck to her guns, and is now the new NXT Women's Champion.
The dream of an 11-year-old girl from San Jose, California, who has now established herself as the new boss of NXT, your new champion.
We found out what lengths Bayley...
Two on two others.